Branded residences. We've all heard this term going around in the market. Let's understand today what this term really means and the impact it has on the Dubai market. If we try and understand what has been happening in the market for the past couple of years, we'll understand it became extremely competitive for developers. So what does a developer do to really stand out? The next logical step was branded residences. This model began with the hospitality brands. Marriott, now the world leader in branded residences, was the first one to enter the fray. Accor and other brands followed suit. This is what gave birth to hotel-like living for residential buyers. So, what sets these hospitality or hotel-grade properties apart? One, pay-for-play services. They've got concierges, they've got a lot of services that a hotel would have, just that you have to pay for them. Some of them also have the optional hotel pool or the rental pool management. They're not all of them, but some of them do. Second, higher perceived value and therefore much higher resale value. Third, high brand cachet, which means you're essentially owning a piece of a global icon, a brand that's larger than the city or the country they're operating in. But it did not stop at hospitality. It was actually just the beginning. Interior designers came in, adding their flavor to the mix, and interior designer-led branded residences came to the fray. Architects came in, giving it the right kind of bends and the right kind of facades, and that became the new trend. And that was, again, just midpoint. After that, fashion brands started coming in, automobile brands started coming in, and made the mix spicier and more interesting. Now, all of these different kinds of branded residences gave this residential mix their own independent flares. From lifestyle-led amenities all the way to curated textures and material finishes and designs and facades. But here's the catch. Just like not all of us are created equal, all branded residences are not created equal. I mean, from what did it start and where is it today? From an international hospitality brand giving you all the possible services within your apartment and giving you the hotel-like lifestyle, you're just putting a logo on a tile. Everything today is called branded. But what real perceived, tangible value is it giving the end user and the investor and the next investor who invests in that property? That is the real question. In 2024 alone, and this goes to tell us the size of this market, branded residences globally sold a whopping $17 billion. That's 62 billion dirhams of sales of pure branded residences, the entire mix. The UAE, specifically Dubai, is part of the top 3 cities for global branded residences around the world, rivaling only London and Miami. And it's not going to be long before Dubai probably overtakes these cities. Here at PIXL and Invespy, we're at the frontier of this evolution, trying to match our valued developers or development partners with the right kind of brands, hospitality, interiors, architects, luxury, fashion, automobile, the entire mix. But the real question that begs to be asked, and we repeatedly ask, is whether this association, affiliation, and assimilation of a brand into a development is creating real value for the investor, the end user, the development partner, and very importantly for the channel partner who's taking this to the investors. We always repeatedly ask one question: what true tangible value is the association of this brand to this development, add into the residential experience of the end user or the investor?